Hi, my name is Ali. I tutor grades 1 through 12, as well as first and second year university in mathematics, biology, and chemistry. I think anyone who says they never struggled in school may be lying because I think at some point or another, it may be later for some students, it may be earlier for others, but I think everyone struggles at some point. And really, depending on your personality, I think can really dictate whether you go out of your way to seek help when you realize that you may be falling behind in a subject or struggling with something. Personally, I was a very introverted child, and so I think sometimes I was hesitant to seek help because maybe I felt not so smart, or maybe I felt like it was my fault somehow. But I think it's really important to recognize that not grasping a concept immediately is not your fault. And we all have areas of improvement that we need. For some students, this may come up earlier in their academic careers. For some, it may come up later, but I think it comes up for everyone at some point. And it's just important to recognize when you need to go out of your way and ask for some more help on something. So definitely, I think when I was maybe in high school, I first started to realize that maybe there are a couple concepts that are more tricky, a couple concepts where I put in those few extra hours of studying so that I can get a better grasp on it. My teaching and my tutoring style have changed over the years. As I've navigated academic and professional chapters of my life that have become increasingly challenged as I've gotten older, I have gained more insight and more wisdom about how to navigate each chapter in preparation for the next chapter. And I think that's something that can be very anxiety inducing for a lot of students is when they're in middle school, how am I going to navigate high school? It's going to be a big jump. When I'm in high school, how am I going to pick a program that I want to pursue in university? And that is a big jump as well, high school to university jump. So I think that can be very anxiety inducing. And then once you're in university, I think there's a lot of stress around, am I not only doing well with my grades, but am I developing these soft skills and these other competencies that are going to make me attractive to future employers? And so I think my philosophy around teaching and tutoring have evolved over the years to more encompass a sort of mentoring and coaching aspect to allow students to grow in more ways than just boosting their grades.